She said it's pekus. She actually hit her hand on her something and said, you got it by pekus. Hey guys, how are you all doing? My name is Blessing Njoh, and today I am joined by DT for you. Good to have you here today, DT for you. And for those of you who are watching this channel for the first time, like I said, my name is Blessing, and here on my channel I upload videos centered around trending topics, and every now and then I also interview people of interest. So today we are going to talk about the case between Monica and Lolo, but there is actually more to it than just Monica and Lolo. But you don't know a lot about them, though.
No, I don't.
All right, so before I go into this video, I might be adding snippets of Monica's videos and Lolo's videos. I just want to quickly do a copyright disclaimer, which states that allowances made for fair use for the purpose of commentary, criticism, education, and all the other good stuff. So for that purpose, disclaimer, copyright disclaimer, nobody is giving any copyright strike on my video. But like I said, there is actually more to this story than meets the eye. And the reason for that, you probably also don't know, but I want us to kind of like go over it. The reason I haven't done a video about it is because I know Monica personally. You know, it's different when you know somebody personally and something happens to them and it's in the public. How difficult do you think it would be for me to come up and start doing a video about it? So a lot of people within my circle have asked me like, Blessing, why are you not talking about this thing? And for me, it's always like a very sensitive topic because they used to be very good friends and I was never there when they were friends. So it's difficult for me to now come up and start talking about Monica and Lolo, especially because I know her personally, okay? So I kind of like brainstormed like, okay, how can I really go into this topic? Because I was really following them for some time. I was following Lolo's videos, I was following Monica's videos, and I was itching, like I really wanted to do something, but it kept holding me back, the fact that I know Monica, so how do I go about it? Then I decided to reach out to them. Oh, yes, I did. I called them, I called each of them, and I asked them for an interview because I really want to play on a level field. Like I want to be very neutral about it. I don't want to take sides. So I wanted to just talk to them on a very neutral ground, like kind of like interview them, like what is going on, and ask them questions that a lot of viewers are not even asking them. Okay. So I called Monica up. Well, I think before I even tell you guys what happened with my call, let me quickly, briefly explain to you what is going on here. Yeah, I can imagine this is for you. So Monica and Lolo used to be very good friends. They actually met online, just the way we met online. Okay. Imagine us fighting one day.
We are not fighting.
And then we start to drag each other online. That's what happened. They've been friends for 10 years in total. The first 5 years they didn't really meet each other in person, but after 5 years they met. And they've been very, very, very good friends. They would go to parties. They were living that high society life. Like they were really Dutch society ladies. They were going to all the parties in Europe, like all the top parties. They would go to Germany. They would go to Italy, go to the UK. They were really, really out there. They were throwing it in our faces. And also, I remember them saying, "Oh, I am in love." You know,
in love,
yeah, with each other.
Oh,
like, okay, this is my bestie for life. I am in love. We are married. No divorce. You know, like stuff like that. And then all of a sudden, they fell out.
Okay, what happened then?
Okay, what happened? All right, friends fall out, and why this is so special or so different is the fact that they are putting it in public. Like they are really calling each other out, they are really trolling each other on the internet. So what happened was Monica traveled to Nigeria. I want you to really tell me, because now you don't even know them.
No,
so
I don't know
you
them.
Can really just be honest, like this is what I think about it.
Yeah.
Monica went to Nigeria and did a promotion of a hotel. So she was in the hotel building, like they were still building the hotel, it was still under construction, and she was going around, like she was doing a live video, 13-minute long video, like, oh, look at what God has done, see what Baba God do, this now, Baba God handwork. And you know her slogan is shine your shine. That's just like I'll say, my name is Blessing, also known as.
Oh, okay.
So her slogan or her a.k.a. is shine your shine. So she was like This is Shine Your Shine Hotel. Whenever you come here, all my fans, you get 10% discount, blah, blah, blah. She was really showing the whole hotel. This one, Baba God, handwork. Who go feed do this kind of thing? Our haters. Forward, ever, backward, never. So she did the video. And then I think there was so much backlash about the video because Monica doesn't really have a lot of, or let me say, a lot of people hate her. They don't really like her. So a lot of people hated on the video, hated on her. And Lolo was here in the Netherlands when she did that video. So, of course, when people are hating on Monica, they're also hating on Lolo. So they were indirectly insulting Lolo. Then what did Lolo do? She put out a statement on Facebook saying that, ladies and gentlemen, the hotel is not for Monica.
Okay.
Yeah. So that is actually the genesis of their problem. They might have been having some underlying issues before then.
Yeah.
But Monica is really angry that why did you go out and say the hotel is not mine? Then Lolo said, but it's not yours. And I didn't know you were trying to make people believe it's yours. Monica said, I never said in the video the hotel is mine.
Okay.
She never said in the video that the hotel is hers, but she actually, to be honest, she gave the impression.
Like, because I was going to actually ask with all the whole, like, yeah, so.
She kind of like gave the impression, if you don't know Monica, you watch the video, you definitely just automatically think that, okay, the hotel belongs to her. So now she's upset that why did Lolo have to tell people that the hotel is not hers? So that's what started the whole problem. And she asked for Lolo to apologize. And Lolo apologized because she recorded, or Lolo was sending voice notes on WhatsApp. And they played everything out. When the whole saga, they played all their voice notes out. So in the voice note, we could really hear Lolo apologizing. But whenever Lolo apologized, Lolo was really hurt because Monica was already attacking Lolo indirectly, like throwing shades on her.
Okay, I have a question. Monica is the one who made the video.
Yes.
And Lola is the one who made a broadcast about the video that the hotel wasn't from.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Go on.
So Monica was already throwing out a lot of things, and Lolo was dropping all those voice notes like, okay, you said I should apologize. Okay, I'm sorry, but it's paining me that you are doing this, you are doing that. So Monica is like, if you want to apologize, just apologize. Don't put but. You know, so she was really firing Lolo. Lolo would come with all this emotional, Monica. She would be like, Monica. And you said that on your live video, and you said that about me, and you call yourself my friend. Monica, I already said I'm sorry, but Monica said, don't say but.
So she was angry. Because of the but.
Yeah, she said, just apologize. Don't take back your apology.
So the but means you're taking the apology back. Okay.
Yes. So the thing started to escalate beyond measure. It really got out of hand. And then one day, Monica was doing a live video. And during her live video, a video of Monica was released on the internet of Monica kind of like staggering. She had something to drink and she was staggering. Who released the video? Everybody said Lolo released the video because Lolo made the video of Monica when they were still cool.
Oh, okay.
So during Monica's live video, somebody called her or they sent her the video like, oh my God, look at what is on the net now. So in the video, we could see like she was staggering. I'm going to kind of put the video out there. She was staggering. She was going to the toilet and Lolo recorded it. And now the video has been released. So when Monica saw that, Monica did another 6-hour live video and she really said a lot of things about Lolo. She said, Lolo got an award because she slept away through the award, like, you know what I mean? And the people who gave her the award, they are in Eindhoven, the ADMA Awards, you know? So she called names, like you did this.
Oh my God.
So it was really dirty, very dirty. And Monica also did her own videos and said that Lolo also did her own videos and said that Monica's son is actually not her husband's son.
Oh my God.
And Monica did videos and said, okay, when we went to France in the hotel room, your boyfriend came and you told me to excuse you, and I was in the reception, I was cold, and you were there in the room. So they were bringing out much laundry. So you, from a very neutral point of view, what do you even have to say about this?
I just think it's crazy. Like, it doesn't worth the whole stress. Just a simple sorry can just fix everything. So what's the point of releasing videos and really like taking a long time to talk about this whole issue and pointing fingers and bringing out secrets from the past. And I just think it's really not necessary, because people do fight. That's what friends are for. Like, if you really don't fight, you never really know how strong you guys hold each other. And if you just have, let's say this is their first big fight, right? And everybody's already talking about who slept with who did this, whose son is this and all that. Then imagine if they had something even worse than this. This is just about someone posting the video. Okay, let's say, like I'm saying, I really don't know who these people are. So I'm so sorry if I'm being too honest, but if you make a video and you put it out there, your friend already know, okay, this is not for you. There's no point re-announcing it, to be honest.
So you mean Lolo shouldn't have?
There was no point for her to re-announce it. Oh,
she said she was doing it to protect them, that a lot of people were already insulting them. So she had to come out like, no, sorry, you guys are getting it all wrong. Monica, this is not Monica's hotel. So don't get it wrong. She's only advertising the hotel for somebody, because she does. Why
will people be insulting them if she only made a video about the hotel or promoting the hotel or whatever? I don't see any reason why people should do that.
I think people were insulting her like audio hotel or your husband. They were kind of bringing her husband. I really don't know how she meant about people insulting them. That's one thing that I really don't understand of Lolo also. What kind of insult?
That's the truth. Because if you make a video, I can also make a video from your house and say, oh, this is my house, this is so nice. Probably I don't actually mean like my house, my house, but I mean like because I'm comfortable here, so it's my house, right? So you can go on the internet and say, oh, sorry, don't take it personal, that's not really a house. I think it's just to an extreme. So even if people are talking about bad stuff about her or saying being insulting to her, what is your responsibility as your friend? You should protect your friendship. You should protect your friend. Instead of you going online to say, oh, okay, this is not true, it's not her house. Why don't you just take a step back and go on the comment and actually like approach the people who are making this comment and say, this isn't right, you shouldn't do this. You shouldn't talk about my friend like this. If you don't know someone, you shouldn't point an accusing finger. Instead of you broadcasting and making a special video to say, oh, this is not true, it's not, that you're trying to, how do you say the word? You're trying to pull yourself out of it. Yeah. You're trying to say, okay, she's on her own, I am on my own. You go fight your fight.
But she said she was protecting her friend.
Yeah, but if you're protecting your friend, you shouldn't resort to you guys getting this far in the whole fight. Immediately your friend already say what you did is wrong, and you know that you're actually doing it for her good. You should just say, okay, sorry, but I didn't. Yeah, like sorry. There shouldn't be a but. You shouldn't have a reason why you're saying the sorry. You should saying the sorry because you know that okay, what you've done has actually harmed your friend. So the sorry should be okay. I'm sorry, I really made this video because I really thought like it could help the whole situation. It didn't help. Okay, let's just let it go. So there's no point releasing extra footage, going deeper into the whole conversation. So everything your friend actually told, you guys told each other. This is not just from one person. So I'm not just accusing the Monica or the Lolo or whoever, but I'm talking about from a friendship point of view. If you are protecting your friend, you have to always put yourself in that person's shoes. So if you're saying, oh, I'm trying to make this video because I want my friend to be protected, then you should do it in the right way. Let your friend know. First of all, you call your friend. You guys talk about it. Probably she already did all that. Call your friend. Talk about it. This is what I'm saying. What do you think? What should we do? You guys have to work together. That's what friendship are for. You can't say, I want to protect my friend without even telling your friend you're going to make the video. You just go and make a video and say, okay, I did it to protect you. No. You're actually doing it for yourself.
That's also Monica's argument that you didn't even tell me. You said you were sick because at that point in time she was sick. She was on a sick bed. You said you are sick, but you have strength to go and do a video or to do an audio to say that the hotel is not mine. So why didn't you even consult me before you went out? But on the other hand, Lolo did really apologize. Mistakes happen. Nobody is beyond mistakes. So she made a mistake. She apologized, but already the thing had already started to spiral out of control. Monica had already started to say a lot of things leading up to when, okay, this one would attack, then this one would counter-attack. So it was going back and forth. This one would bring out her own, the other one will bring. So the thing just started to.
Probably there's something more than just this. Because if they are able to, they are friends for so long, like you said, they're probably celebrities or people know them. So for them, it's important for them to stay together to keep their secret at least.
Yeah.
And if they are going back and forth with just because of the word "I am sorry," then there's more to it. Because to be honest, I don't think that making a video about an hotel or promoting an hotel is enough for this kind of fight. Is enough for this kind of argument or people just getting all over the place talking about other person's stuff.
I think it was very sensitive to Monica because when Lolo made that video stating that the hotel wasn't hers, there is one particular woman who really hates Monica. She's called Mommy Love. And that woman really bashed the hell out of Monica. So Monica was telling Lolo that, can you imagine, because of your video, Mommy Love rubbish me online. So that one really hurt her, that you gave her reason. So, like I was saying, the thing has really gotten to that stage that as we speak now, Lolo has made us understand that Monica really doesn't have a Dutch passport, because Monica was also making us believe that
my God.
And her husband.
You see what I'm saying? Like, it's getting too deep. It's getting too deep.
And there was a time also, allegedly, Monica went to the UK for an event and she had to borrow Lolo's passport to go to the UK. And now it's so bad because Lolo has, this is confirmed, this is not alleged.
Oh my God.
Lolo has reported Monica to the Dutch authorities because Monica claimed to be a single mother and getting benefits, and Lolo has contacted the Dutch government, and Monica also confirmed it. She showed the letter, like, okay, they have called me and I've been invited to come and I've been interrogated.
Oh my God.
And yeah, Lolo also claims that the Dutch government has asked Monica to leave the country, but I'm not very sure about that because she has residence here, but maybe it's temporary, it's not like permanent. I don't even want to be going too much into, but this thing is like on the internet already. It's all over the place. Everybody, it's not a story that I'm announcing. This used to be really, really good friends. It was them against the world. Like, people would fight them, they would fight back online.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's something more. But like I said, it's getting too deep. Like, there are some things you wouldn't even wish your enemy, you know? There's some extent that you wouldn't even go to say. You just be like, you know what, just whatever. Like, whatever. So if you can actually do something like this, like to each other, without thinking about where you guys started from, without thinking about how far you've come, then there's something really deep happening that nobody is talking about.
Yeah.
So like, we're only just seeing just the surface right now. We're only just seeing what they're letting us to see, what they really want us to see. So what is actually happening, we are not seeing it. Because you can't tell me that I will go through all the stress, all the time, or make all this effort just to bring you down because you made a video that was going to bring me down, just a video. So there's something more to it, and I would just say sometimes we should take a step back in our life because it's really important. Sometimes we feel like we have this friend that, to be honest, your family is your best friend, because any secret you have, it dies with them. It's with them. Because at the moment they say to someone else, they're actually also bringing themselves out. So this is also a way for you to see how important it is for you to be family oriented. Like, there's no one God-sent best friend out there, because at the point also there could be like jealousy coming in. This person is getting better than me. I didn't expect her to get this far. I didn't expect this to get this far. But it's so sad that they actually all go through all this, and Monica has to go through all these things with the government. I don't know how the other person is feeling. I'm sorry, but I'm not being judgy to you, but I'm just saying, I don't know how people feel when they do this or other. To an extent, this is something that has to do with someone's life, because it's going to affect her entire life, even a child.
Okay, but to be fair here, I don't want to play devil's advocate, but to be fair, this is a fight. And when you're fighting with someone, everyone brings out their biggest weapons. So for Lolo, this was her weapon. Monica already brought out a lot of weapons against Lolo. For example, when you accuse a woman of adultery, yeah, she said a boy came into the hotel room and he was with you for hours. I was sitting in the reception in the cold. Everybody's going to believe that. Imagine her husband. Imagine what Lolo went through, I don't know, with her husband in the house. That your best friend is saying that your ex, that she even mentioned his name, came to the room. And the award you got, she mentioned the name of the guy. She said it's Pekus. She actually hit her hand on her something and said, you got it by Pekus. That's your best friend saying those things. So just the way the government issue is affecting Monica, you should imagine the adultery accusation also
affect the marriage.
Exactly. So for Monica, maybe it's so serious that, oh my God, my papers. But maybe also for Lolo, it is also so serious that, oh my God, my marriage. So those two people, they are two different weapons they are bringing out. But they are both bringing out weapons.
That's the thing. So what's the point of this? That's what I'm saying.
Where is it going to?
Where is it going to? What's the point of all this fight? What's the point of all this proof they're bringing out? Because the truth is, what's going to happen? It's not going to change anything.
Somebody wants to win.
Yeah, but to what extent will you win? To what extent? So what's the extent? What's your end goal? Is your end goal, okay, she go back to Africa? Is your end goal she leaves the marriage? What's the end goal? Because you can't just keep fighting. Okay, well, let's say, okay, they're fighting. They are bringing out weapons. The weapons is done. They don't have any more thing to bring out.
Everybody will rest.
What's going to happen?
They will rest. They will rest. If they don't have any more weapons to attack each other, they are going to rest. Because right now, Lolo is threatening Monica that, Monica, do your videos, don't mention my name. As long as you keep mentioning my name in your videos, directly or indirectly, I will continue to attack you. And also, Monica is using her kids to ask people for donations. She's telling people she needs money, and she would put a picture of her daughter and say, oh, you people should help my mommy, even if it's €2. On Instagram. And yeah, so I also saw a video Monica did soliciting for her followers to donate money. Like, just put anything. Don't say, oh, I'm waiting to have big money before I put. Just even if it's €2, put. So I'm trying to understand why Monica would stoop that low, because she always says that she's gallant, she's big man wife, but big man wife doesn't really mean that my husband is rich. It's just a nickname for the man. So I don't know why she would go to that extent to ask people for money. So I have been following her videos, and she explained the reason. She said the reason she's asking for money from her followers is to protest against her appointment. She's going for an appointment for the fraud case against her. So she wants people to donate because there's something she told the government when they called her whatsoever, when they interrogated her. So there's something she told them. So in order to prove what she told them, people have to donate
money.
Yeah, to protest. So I really don't understand how you can protest. Maybe she meant petition. Maybe people can sign a petition for you. Why do they need to donate? Anyway, I don't understand, and you know best why you did that. But the situation right now is really bad for both of them. Maybe it even looks very bad for Monica at this point in time because her papers are involved. Before I even go into the conclusion of this video, I want to say two or three things. The first thing is that I am not taking sides.
Me neither.
Yeah, so this is a disclaimer. I am not Monica's team. I am not Lolo's team. And I have absolutely no reason to be. Because when they were friends, when they were very good friends, I wasn't there. I wasn't part of their friendship. I didn't know Lolo. I've never met Lolo. But I know Monica very, very well. I know her. I know her husband. I know her kids. But I don't know Lolo to now start to take sides. That I'm just doing what I'm doing. This is just journalism. This is just being objective as much as I can. I'm just analyzing what is going on. So I'm not on anybody's side. And another thing that I want to say is that I do not want you guys out there, if you're supporting any of them, to come and drop hate comments here under any of my videos about them. True, because I'm just gonna delete those comments. This is not for you to come hate on any of them. If you are Monica's fans, if you have your opinion, feel free to drop your opinions, but you're not insulting anybody. If you're Lolo's fans, you have your opinions, feel free to drop whatever it is you think, but you're not here to insult any.
Oh, I come for you. Okay, I don't come for you.
So let's keep it very decent. Let's keep it very respectful. So like I said, I'm just being very objective. I'm not taking sides. I really don't care that much about who wins and who loses. At the end of the day, they are all going to lose if they continue this way. So what happened when I called them for an interview? So I called Monica, and we talked, we greeted, because we hadn't actually talked for a long time. So I asked her that I wanted to do an interview with her, and she asked questions like where do you want to put the interview, who is going to watch, and stuff like that. And I told her, and she obliged. She said she was going to do the interview. So we just had to like make an appointment for the date. But I understand that Monica is going through a lot right now, that an interview is the last thing on her mind. So I'm just going to be very patient. I'm still very patient to hear back from her. Monica, if you watch this video, whenever you feel comfortable and ready enough to talk with me, I am here to listen and to really share your side of the story. I actually wanted to hear from both of you, to really share both stories. Unfortunately, I contacted Lolo, and I asked her the same question if I could do an interview with her, and Lolo said no. She rejected my request. And personally, I think the reason she rejected, or she said no, is because of the way I introduced myself to her. Because I actually asked her, why did you say no? Why don't you want to do an interview with me? Like, I really want to know. So I introduced myself as a small YouTuber. What do you think?
Small YouTuber?
Yeah. Because she doesn't know me, so I said, hi.
Is she a YouTuber?
Yeah, they are both on YouTube.
Oh,
they are both on YouTube.
I'm so sorry, but I don't know. But yeah.
So I said, my name is Blessing. I'm a small YouTuber, and I was wondering if I could do an interview with you. I do interviews with people of interest, and I think you're something like that. So I think.
Oh yeah, but that's not.
I might be wrong.
Yeah, maybe she just doesn't want to talk about it in public, or with personally with someone. Maybe that's the reason, or maybe because you said you're also small. Like, you can't really tell until she says the reason why.
Exactly.
So
yeah, and I also didn't tell her I wanted to interview her about Monica or about the saga. I just said an interview, and she said no. So I suspect that's the reason, but I might be wrong, like I said, unless she tells me, like you said, if that is her reason. I did ask her, I tried to probe her, but why? Is it about me? Why are you saying no? And she said, how can it be about you? I don't even know you. I don't even know you.
Because you already said you're a small YouTuber, so duh.
But
what's the point of knowing you?
Exactly. But anyway, everybody is big in their own way. They are big YouTubers. I think she has maybe 18,000 subscribers on YouTube. I'm also a big Instagrammer. If you have to go by numbers, I also have over 40,000 followers on Instagram, and that is actually more than Monica and Lolo combined.
She big.
Period.
She big. Period.
No, just kidding, you guys. So yes,
but you don't have to base stuff on people's achievement. Like, look what's happening. They are big YouTubers. They are YouTubers. They are social media, whatever. And they've actually I'm so sorry, I'm not coming for you, but I'm just reacting to the reason why she didn't do the interview with you. Probably, like you said, that you felt like it's because you said you are a small YouTuber. But look what's happening now. With everything happening around, they've actually brought themselves so low to the point of even, let's say, small YouTubers want to even do an interview with them. No, if there was no fight, you wouldn't want to do an interview. You wouldn't want to call her or anything. But they brought themselves to that extent where all small YouTubers now are looking for them with touchlights to do it. to do interviews. So you wouldn't don't blame yourself for asking her about it. You also want to let the viewers know, let people know what is really happening for sure. So like put a lot of people at ease, because some people are thinking this person is a bad person, this person is a bad person. So the interview would also be a way for people to know, okay, like let's calm down, let's take a step back and listen and see what is really happening here. Then nobody has to judge anybody, because right now, even me now, I'm judging this one, I'm judging this one, because I don't know both of them, and I'm already judging in my head, why is this person doing this? Why is this person doing this? But if they're able to come together, maybe in a place and share their opinion to someone that they don't even know, will be easier for them to let go, to be honest. Because then, before they say anything, because it's an interview, they will also take a step back, look where they are both coming from, and really think about it before they start actually having the conversation. So you are actually trying to find a way to balance both of them and see what's really going on, and see how you can also like be involved to help the followers.
I'm not saying they should be friends again.
No,
it's really I can't be bothered, to be honest. But at least for things to die down, for everyone to move on, go their separate ways in peace. In peace. How difficult is that?
It is for some people. Some people can't let go of stuff, but they have to find a way to make it work. Even not just for, probably their kids are also friends.
They used to be friends.
Yeah, now not. So it's not just affecting the two of them. It's also affecting their kids. So that's a lot also for kids.
Yeah, they are dragging their kids in it, because Monica is saying that Lolo's kids are very, very mannerless. They are very rough. They play rough. They fight. Lolo is saying that Monica's daughter is sick. She's not complete. She has some medical condition. So they're really bringing their kids in.
Yeah, so that is really getting too far. So they have to find a way. I'm not saying your Blessing has to interview you, but I'm just saying you guys have to find a way to make it work. Because there's always a fight. This is social media. It's not what you see out there that is true. It's not what you see on videos. Like, it is not true. So this is social media, and they have to find a way to make it work for themselves and for their kids. Because maybe it's not affecting their kids now, the way it should, but later it's going to get worse if they don't let it go.